One, him using a doctor and the identity, allegedly, of a person deceased to obtain these narcotics.
Like what?
Him telling officials, after locating his vehicle through surveillance, that the people who was picking up those prescriptions was his friends or family, which immediately was enough to the state of Utah, was enough to put NBA Youngboy in the Rico. With the latest happening on record just last month, 3/17/2024, having a fake doctor call for a prescription at Lurie's pharmacy. The female named Gwendolyn Cox provided a birthday of 11/22/1949, sounded much younger. Concerns to authorities. Identified and known associates of NBA Youngboy picked up the prescription, were detained for their role in prescription fraud ring. However, on the investigation,
and then look how they do it, bro. The prescription fraud ring.
Authorities said it sounded like a young man, NBA Youngboy. Instead of using eggs because of his accent, it would sound like axe. Now you guys need to hear from one of them.
Bro, this nigga YB is a all-time nigga leading scorer in crash on a team of crash outs, bro. This nigga, they called him because of his dialect. And YB, bro, are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Because he said X and not ask. You supposed to be calling as a doctor and you said X?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You can't make this up.
I be off them drugs and they give me superpowers. Ayy, pop me a perk, now I'm fucking for some hours. Sipping on the drink, taking codeine showers. Hand on Montana, she be Molly off that.
What's that word, ladies? Gang, I know the vibes. Your favorite face, D-Lace. Not back with another reaction video, man. Right now, we got YB. YB, man, what you on, bro? YB, you pissing me off, gang. You pissing me off, bro. You pissing me off, bro. You one of my favorite rappers, and you always getting in trouble, gang. It's like, bro, when is these rappers gonna learn, bro? Y'all gotta stop doing the goofy You feel me, bro? But we finna see what happened, bro. I don't even really know all that happened, bro. I just know they got on. I'm hearing he used a fake woman's name who passed away. I'm hearing he was overly trying to get pills. I remember when he was even on Instagram taking pictures of the pills on the floor and stuff, acting like he was laid out. He was talking about how he not gonna never stop doing, you know what I'm saying? So we finna see what he talking about, man. Bro basically just crashed out. I'm not gonna lie. Bro basically just crashed out, man. We finna see what he talking about, man. Hit the like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. I already know this finna piss me off. I already know.
Right now, about to fly to Gravedigger Mountain. 8-hour notice, and now we're here. So we're gonna go hang out with one of the most prolific rappers of our lifetime in Utah.
Interviews, like, come on, Gravedigger Mountain and talk to me, nigga. You can't do that, man. Hey, you schmade, nigga, shut your mouth.
On Gravedigger Mountain, you hear me say, but nobody can hear your scream.
It's crazy that the story we're about to talk about got some similarities to Pablo Escobar, which we'll later discuss. We also gonna find out that I don't care who you is, whether you getting your money legally or illegally. Once you piss some people off, they coming to get you. Family, today we talk about a Louisiana rapper who turned Utah into Gravedigger Mountain, especially to the hip-hop community. Even going as far as posting billboards on public transportation, airports, even bus stations, with a picture of...
Hey, YB did low-key turn up Utah, though. Who was talking about Utah?
It's a huge
you feel me?
We talking about a
Donovan Mitchell couldn't even do this, you know?
Allowed him to be on house arrest by the feds in a home that had just as much acres as a local college, using that time to create many videos while on house arrest in the past 3 years. Now fam, the reason I said at the very beginning, this have similarities to Pablo Escobar. Who remember the drug kingpin from Medellin, Colombia? Some may remember off the Netflix series, but after striking a deal with the local government, he was able to build his own jail and be housed in it for years, overlooking his community and even controlling.
Bro finna have his face on the whole video, shorty.
Doing the same thing, selling narcotics. But in this case, it seems it's the use, and at this point, it seems that this Louisiana rapper may have overstayed his welcome, which we'll later discuss. But let's be real, family. Unless you have a squeaky clean image, I don't care who you is. Going to a state calling it Gravedigger Mountain, you put a target on your back.
On my soul, you did. You already Youngboy. Yo, and the thing you said, even if you got a squeaking clean image, he don't even have one. Youngboy don't have one at all. He's on house arrest. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro just crashed out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Bro just crashed
From
out.
that day on, you made yourself a
out.
target, especially in that state. And this rapper who was on
crashed
probation
out.
by the feds was put up in the mountains to stay away from trouble. Now, in the last 24 hours, it seemed this same rapper who was on probation by the feds for charges we'll later discuss now has a Rico charge with over 60 plus counts in the indictment in the state of Utah after he was allegedly playing doctor alongside his entourage to receive prescription drugs, even going as far as continue to do so after being tipped that the authorities know, and how he got caught by his own statement. I can't make this up. So in this video, we go
crash out, literally a crash out. There's no other explanation. He's a crash out, bro.
Hear from the person who called the authorities after being tipped off about his pharmacy and what his rapper stands at today. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Contrell Garden, NBA Youngboy, 24 years old.
That fake mugshot.
Known for his raunchy lyrics and being in the lane of his own. A guy who literally run the charts of YouTube and would drop almost every day. He recently went viral for the controversial topic on the great platform Bootleg Kid, where NBA Youngboy had mentioned he's not big on fatherhood. The guy with 11 kids have raised some concerns from the media. Check it out.
Obviously, you do have a lot of children. I've been around you to see in a short amount of time that you're a great father. How important is fatherhood to you, man?
I'm not really big on it, to be honest.
What do you mean by that? You're not big on it? I mean, you're a family man. I'm here with you. I see it.
Yeah, but I'm only like in here because you here.
Oh, well.
Because I'm not the type like the sugarcoat nigga. But I'm 4 walls all day.
Had the media going for a couple days while facing backlash. He even had the personnel, Joe Budden, speak up and say this.
He is horrible. He is horrible. He is really, 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 really bad.
As a rapper or a person?
I don't know him as a person.
Oh, okay.
I'm only speaking about music. He's really, really, really bad. And that thing happened with him.
How you gonna say Joe Budden? Because first of all, I watch Joe Budden podcast every day, y'all. He capping with this one. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get y'all the, he say, I just get y'all the story. I don't get y'all the angle. And he was lying. He just gave us a whole angle, bro. He literally said in this, he's talking about music. He was talking about music. He said he didn't want to listen to him. YB came out with a song or something. He just said he was bad. This ain't got nothing to do with him, bro. Just stop it, bro.
When he was out, the label pushed the button and did some YouTube shit. So then all the little kids had to just come to the gathering and tell you about NBA Youngboy views and how great he is and how awesome he is and how amazing he's doing. Now that the label's backed up a bit, and now that we done had about 3 or 4 projects while he's been in Utah on house arrest.
He had way more than that.
I know.
And that's that I know.
Of course, as you just heard, Joe Budden said his music was trash, but he would recant on his statement, which you'll later see. But NBA Youngboy wasted no time to go on social media and invited Joe Budden to do an interview on quote-unquote Grave Digger Mountain.
I said, don't that piece no too many old stupid dumb nigga hard no more counts, nigga. Ain't no sabotaging wrong with that nigga, man. Don't rat on me. Don't rat on me. And I don't want to argue with you, nigga. Hey, you do all them interviews. Hey, come on, Grave Digger Mountain and talk to me, nigga. You can't, bitch, if you can't do that, man, hey, you made, nigga, shut your mouth.
As we mentioned, Joe Budden had recanted on that statement, and he followed up with this apology.
Man, hell no.
Nope.
And let me tell you, watching the playback, that shit is always a lot worse. It's always a lot worse. I owe NBA Youngboy an apology too. Let's start with accountability. I owe him an apology.
Yes.
He don't even bother nobody. He don't even bother nobody. And the pod was over.
In the meantime, Bootleg Kid had teased his fans another segment of the NBA Youngboy interview, but NBA Youngboy had intervened, saying in the tweet, "Don't put it out. He don't want his fans to feel like he's a drug addict." Now, NBA Youngboy been living in Utah for 3 years now. On charges.
Like, why would you even tweet that you're on house arrest? You know what I'm saying? Unless he had papers or doctor papers or something to prove that he could do what he doing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, to me, I was telling my homies, that's what I'm saying, bro. Just like YB telling me he don't sugarcoat, D-Lace don't sugarcoat. That's why people always call people my homies and shit, they be calling me a hater, or they be saying, you hating, you sleep, you know. No, bro, I'm real. I don't get blinded by goofy shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? He's on house arrest, bro. Taking pictures with him laid out with pills. Talking about getting high on social media, bro. Crashing out on everybody on social media. Pretending to be a doctor who passed away. Like, come on, bro. Like, he tripping, bro. He tripping. It's like he had no regard for his life. It's like, bro, YB, bro, you are a multi-million-dollar. What are you doing? Like, bro, and I'm a fan. This is why it pisses me off, bro. When Kodak go to jail and stuff, it pisses me off like this too. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, what y'all doing, bro? Damn, bro. Like, bro.
During that time, he was able to put out 3 albums. Safe to say, NBA Youngboy has been using his time wisely for the most part. The reason the rapper has been a 24-hour house arrest in Utah since the judge in a federal case against him in his home state granted him conditional release as he awaits trial stemming from an arrest in September 2020 involving several others. He was indicted by a federal grand jury as the feds picked up the case in March of 2021 for possession of 2 weapons. Under the terms of the rapper house arrest,
for a music video too, y'all. He wrote this for some bull, really. It was a music video. It was a music video too, y'all. Y'all gotta realize.
Pertaining to his mental health and employment-related activities that have been approved according to court documents. Amid this federal case in Louisiana, NBA Youngboy was arrested for allegedly in possession of a weapon in Los Angeles in March of 2021. Shortly after his indictment, he went to trial for the LA case in July 2022 and was acquitted of all charges per court record. We're not sure how him being in violation would affect this Louisiana and federal case, but let's go over some key details. NBA Youngboy was last in court in March of 2024, which caused his case to be paused by a judge until Supreme Court.
And I ain't gonna lie, they trying to get him, bro. They trying to get him. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. They trying to get my mans. They trying to get him for sure. They trying to get him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's definitely getting targeted. I ain't even gonna lie. He doing stupid stuff though. That's why it's hard to see that a little bit. He's definitely getting targeted. But it's like, bro, you not helping the situation, gang. You're living on they said his house is as big as a college campus, my nigga. A college campus. A college. And you mean to tell me you can't get around that mug and just chill, bro? I understand. 4 years is a long time, don't get me wrong. But bro, come on, gang. 4 years, bro. Now you back in the cell. I guess new scenery. I don't know. I guess at some point maybe that's better. I don't know, bro.
Let me tell you why. Youngboy's lawyer said the law he's accused of breaking, a ban on conviction felons possessing
he look like, bro, that play Green Arrow,
unconstitutional under the Second Amendment, which protects the right to keep and bear arms. The pending Supreme Court case, meanwhile, would decide the constitutionality of a similar federal ban on gun ownership for domestic abusers. After years of house arrest, NBA Youngboy had finally been set for a trial in July, but as we mentioned, it was delayed, and it could be June of 2024 before the High Court even rules on the pending case. But the delay might be worth it. If the Supreme Court rule against the gun restrictions in that case, it could really help NBA Youngboy beat his other charges together. As we mentioned, NBA Youngboy was indicted by federal prosecutors in March of 2021 after he was allegedly found with 2 firearms during the September 2020 incident in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, outside his grandparents' house. He was charged with violating a long-standing federal law that bans convicted felons from ever again possessing firearms, a rule that applied to him as he was convicted in 2017 for aggravated assault with the firearm. In a motion 2 months ago, attorneys for the rapper argued that the charges against NBA Youngboy must be dismissed without trial because the federal ban violates the Second Amendment. They cited a landmark gun control ruling issued by the High Court in 2022, which struck down a New York state law that had placed strict limits on carrying guns outside the home. In a response this month, federal prosecutors sharply disagreed, arguing that the gun ban for convicts had already been upheld in hundreds of cases. And since then, he been out on bond on a $1.5 million bail. NBA Youngboy had 15 people on the government witness list to testify against him. In 2022, they used his songs against him with songs like Gunsmoke and his lyrics, which are
dang, what they say about life support. That's one of my favorite songs. Will show familiarity with shine jewelry and thus relevant to his knowledge and possession of items found in his damn. Bro, oh my God. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all wonder why the rap game watered down? This is why. This is why it's getting a little watered down right now. This is exactly why. Because it's like, bro, you can't even rap about nothing. At the same time, you shouldn't be rapping about nothing you doing anyways. That's stupid, honestly. That's stupid. Like I said, I hold everybody accountable. I'm not delusional. That is very stupid. But it's like little stuff. Like some of this stuff could have, you know what I'm saying? They connected, bro. They using his lyrics to connect jewelry to him. I mean, sometimes y'all know rappers be capping in their stuff. They trying to, man, that's all I'm saying, bro. Man, they watering the rap down, bro. The police trying to cancel rap, bro. They trying to take us back to the 80s and the 90s, man. When rap was illegal, it was banned. You feel me? They trying to do it without doing it. Legally, though.
Items found in his vehicle. including the firearm and ammunition, as well as to the identity. NBA Youngboy also passed purchase at Shine Jewelers, which are relevant to Mr. Garden's knowledge and possession of a firearm found in his vehicle. They using the image and the video of him and Shine Jewelers coming out his Maybach to take fault of the firearm that was allegedly with him when he ran from authorities after being captured in California. So now we caught up on this case on where he at to date and waiting for a ruling to continue trial. NBA Youngboy get hit up with a Rico in Utah, in the state he was put up.
And I didn't know it was a Rico. This news to me. That was a Rico? Damn near done.
Local authorities is accusing NBA Youngboy of playing fake doctor to get prescribed medicine, using his entourage to play a part. He was hit, as we mentioned at the very beginning, with over 60 charges in a new indictment. Now we're about to be transferred to Louisiana to finish his sentence. I think we should go over some of the facts of this new indictment and see how it could possibly affect him for good. April 16, 2024, at 2:50 p.m., NBA Youngboy Contrell Garden was arrested in Utah, aka Grave Digger Mountain. Here's some of the details. 1. Him using the doctor and the identity, allegedly, of a person deceased to obtain these narcotics.
Like what?
Him telling officials, after locating his vehicle through surveillance, that the people who was picking up those prescriptions was his friends or family, which immediately was enough to the state of Utah, was enough to put NBA Youngboy in the Rico. With the latest happening on record just last month, 3/17/2024, having a fake doctor call for a prescription at Lurie's Pharmacy. The female named Gwendolyn Cox provided a birthday of 11/22/1949, sounded much younger, concerns to authorities. Another incident happened at Spence Pharmacy. Someone who arrived to pick up the prescription, identified and known associates of NBA Youngboy, picked up the prescription, were detained for their role in prescription fraud ring. However, on the investigation,
and then look how they do it, bro. The prescription fraud ring. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. They trying to get my mans out of here. Bro. It's crazy.
Only gave a birth, month, and date. Authorities said sound like a young man, be a young boy. Instead of using eggs, because of his accent, it would sound like axe. Now you guys about to hear from one of the owners, but allegedly, the authorities, after being victim, this alleged drug ring. Get out.
Bro, this nigga YB is a all-time nigga leading scorer in crash on a team of crash outs, bro. This nigga, they called him because of his dialect. And YB, bro, are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Because he said X and not ask. You supposed to be called as a doctor and you said X?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
You can't make this up, bro. You can't make it up.
Youngboy faces dozens of charges.
You just can't make this up, man.
He was taken into custody in Cache County, accused of organizing fraudulent drug prescriptions at Utah pharmacies. Legally known as Kentrell Galden, he's been on house arrest in Utah since 2021. Ariel Harrison live tonight after speaking with one of those targeted businesses. Ariel.
Yeah, well, one pharmacist I spoke with said they thankfully didn't fulfill that order as they noticed some red flags, but unfortunately others weren't so lucky. Now tonight, the young celebrity who already had a criminal history now faces more than 60 related charges to this alleged scheme. Pharmacy owner Eric Stewart says hearing news of an arrest in the fraud ring investigation involving his business was a relief.
I'm just happy that they're able to connect the dots.
Last September, Stewart says his team at Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram got a call from someone claiming to be a doctor needing to fill a prescription, something he called the first red flag.
Usually don't get a doctor calling in a cough syrup themselves. That'll be like a nurse or something. But then just their medical terminology was off, the quantities, the way they pronounce the things. Everything was suspicious.
Like Stewart's case, arrest documents reveal multiple other pharmacies across Utah were targeted too. According to investigators, callers linked to Youngboy would call in prescriptions using the name of a real doctor in Provo in some cases, but giving fake patient information. Individuals would then pick up the order from pharmacies, mainly promethazine and codeine.
These type of medications they're trying to get are regulated, so throwing a chink in the process can really disrupt potential opportunities to get the medication you actually need.
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not watching the rest of this. YB, you gotta stop crashing out, bro. At this point, this might be enough to get you. You might have just crashed out for the last time. I ain't even gonna lie. I hope not. But man, I don't know, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about in the comment section down below, man. YB gotta stop this, bro. He's too important of a figure. He's too important. He has 17,000 kids. Forget us. Forget us for a second, YB. You have 17,000 kids, my guy. Like, you gotta stop this, bro. We the same age, bro. You gotta stop this, bro. You gotta stop this, bro. You are successful, you're known as one of the best rappers in this generation. Facts. You get some of the most streams out of everybody in the world. You have millions of dollars. They're letting you out on house. I mean, you on house arrest. Yeah, that's bad. You've been on there for 4 years, but bro, you could be in jail all this time, not releasing no music, not making no bread. You know what I'm saying? Relying on the back catalog and just a whole bunch of throwaway songs you probably wasn't gonna drop for real. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is at this point, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button on this channel, man. And YB gotta do better. Y'all always say YB better. No, YB gotta do better. YB do better.
I'm a fault with.
I thought I was done, but just getting started, bitch. I'm far from finished. Gotta keep it right up in the shot, and I ain't talking Dennis. And I'm asking by if anybody trying to